Yo, so what's up, y'all? Most of y'all know by now that I started a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel was basically about me and my transformation. Started transformation at 476, and was all excited and everything. And I think the first video I had brought to you, which was a few weeks ago, I had told your brother had got down to 427. Actually, it was 428. But man, here's the deal. I told you I was gonna be like real transparent with y'all about what's going on, and the crazy part about it, man, is, man, I've hit a stall. It's a little frustrating because here's the deal: is I know I have not been cheating, but I have not been very strict about my macros, nor have I been very strict. The things that basically got me down to 428. Right, so I weighed in today and I was like 431. So 3 pounds, but that's the thing. So the crazy thing is I knew that this was going to happen. So I went and got a DEXA scan. And basically with the DEXA scan, see, I know what y'all thinking. Y'all like, how do you fit in a DEXA scan machine? I'm glad you asked that, because at George Washington University, they actually have a DEXA scanner that fits 3/4 of my body in there now. So I'm going to show you the pictures of that DEXA scan, and I'm basically going to show you what my numbers were from that scan right here. So the numbers from that scan said that I have 231 pounds of muscle, 178 pounds of fat, 11 pounds in bones, and the rest of it makes up like tissue and water, right? So if you can remember, I told you guys that my nirvana weight was like 295 pounds. I think that's still achievable. However, when I got the scan, basically what it did is it told me there's a whole lot more to the story than just the actual scale number, right? So the BMI, of course, was in there, and it was pretty high. It was actually about 44%, 44.1%, as a matter of fact, was my BMI, and they like to see that under 30. The thing that really alarmed me was how intrigued they were about how heavy my bones were. So my bones were 11 pounds, and to me, I don't know how heavy the average sized person's bones are, but 11 pounds sounds kind of light. I know my bones should be heavier than most people's, and they obviously are. But the DEXA scan actually told me more of a story than actually just what the scale told me. So I'm not as concerned with what exactly the scale says. However, I'm more concerned with the fact that I've gotten kind of laxed on my discipline towards how I'm eating, what I'm eating. Like I have not tracked my macros since I did the video. So I could be off somewhere. I could be eating a little bit more carbs than I normally eat. But the thing is, they have to be coming from how many. There's just no way. There's just really no way to say this other than to say it. I'm eating too many nuts. So the thing is that I gotta cut down on the amount of nuts that I'm eating. Like, there's no other word to use other than nuts. So I gotta cut down on the amount of nuts and nut butter that I'm eating. I think that's one thing. And the other thing I think I'm getting is I'm getting a little bit too much protein, right? And I have not been focusing on the higher good fat range like I'm supposed to. So I think I'm going to recalibrate that. And once I recalibrate that, I'm going to again take my measurements and kind of let you guys know where I am. However, here's the most important thing that I want to talk about. I have still been getting up at 4:30 in the morning. Actually, I've been getting up at sometimes 3:30. But man, I have not been going to sleep until 10:30, 11, 12. So my sleep is lacking. So we all know that weight loss and sleep deprivation are, foes of one another. I got to get back to getting my behind in bed a little earlier, or at the consistent time, so I'm giving my body enough rest, enough time to digest what it needs to digest, and just basically just function like it's supposed to function. Don't ask me why I'm wearing this hat. Oh, ask me why I'm wearing this hat, because it's cold outside. It's like 34 degrees here in the DMV. It started out really pretty. Took a picture. Here's the picture. But again, that snow turned into rain. Now it's sleet. But here's the deal. I told you guys I was going to be transparent with you. And here's what I figured out. I pretty much have a good idea of what's causing my lapse or what's causing my weight to slow down. And I think if you remember in the last video, I said my weight was already, the amount that I was losing each week had already started to decrease. But now it's just stopped, right? It's stopped. Like it's just, I mean, you know how like the Mac just beach ball just, like that's how I feel like my weight that just, and for you those that PC, you know, just, but that's just what it, right? That's what it's doing. And it's so freaking, it's so frustrating. So I got to fix that. I know what to do. I need to get more sleep. My workouts have been king. I still been getting my 4 or 5 days in. I just need to recalibrate everything. So let's let that be the motto of this vlog. It's gonna all be about recalibration. Can anybody spell that? Recalibration. Okay, I'm gonna try to spell recalibration without using Siri or the dictionary right quick. So recalibration, RECALIBRATION, recalibration. I think I got it. But until the next time, this is Big George. This is the Big Man Friendly channel. Make sure that you do what? That's right, subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know the next time that I got some transparencies for you. And leave a comment. Like, dislike, I want to hear from you. You might got something a little different or doing something a little different than me that can help me, help you, help me, help you to the next time. Wow. Yeah, see, I learned it's all in the turn. So you got to turn the shoulder,